Alright, baby, we are live. I'm gonna send this link out now.
Okay.
Hey, there they are. Thank y'all so much for joining today. I know we're here pretty early. I'm still a little groggy and foggy myself, but I do have a special guest who wants to say hello, isn't that right?
Hello.
The missus is with
Hello.
us.
Hello.
The missus is with us. The missus is
And with the bit to
the missus is with us. Some missus is with us. The missus is here, and she'll be hanging out for the Q&A section at least for a little bit, right, baby? Before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Nice. So
Tiny little bit.
So come on in, get cozy. Let me know how you're doing. If you have any questions for the missus and I, please feel free to send them my way while we get settled in and start hanging out. Because the question is inevitable, the first question that almost always gets asked at these are, how are you doing? So, babe, how are you doing?
Good. I'm doing good. I think. Yeah.
How was your day?
How was your day? My day's been it's been good. Thank you for asking.
My day just started, so I have no idea how the day's going. But, I mean, so far it's going pretty good.
So far, it's been full with TikToks.
That's true. A lot of very important TikToks, a lot of very important Vines. Got a couple questions so far. Hesawana Yuki is asking, babe, why are you so awesome?
Why am I so awesome?
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, you. You're awesome. No, you are awesome.
Pocky is asking, how long have you guys been married?
Negative 1 year. I don't know.
We are not married. I just call her the missus because, I don't know, it sounds nice. We've been dating for, it'll be 4 years in a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, almost 4 years.
Missus, do you love your emote? Asks Hidayah.
My emote?
Yeah, look in the chat.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's very cute. I love it.
Eliza asks, or says, Cardlin told us about the carrot cake you sent him for his birthday for work.
Oh wow, it was like years ago.
It was a while ago. It has been a minute.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the guy who was like, I will not stand for carrot cake?
I don't know. It's like I didn't genuinely believe anybody would actually like carrot cake.
Thank you. Yeah, for anybody who didn't hear the story, it's very simple. I was at work. The missus told me to go. She messaged me while I was at work and told me to go downstairs, and there was somebody at the front door, and she had surprise delivered a carrot cake from my favorite bakery in the area to my work. Because she the best.
Yay! That's absolutely correct. I am indeed the best.
What else we got? Pocky wants to know how we met.
Online.
Correct.
Yeah.
Simple as that? Okay, alright. Blue Hair Don't Care says, I got a question for the missus. Do you or Cardlin ever pull pranks on each other? No.
All the time.
Never. Perfectly peaceful.
No,
There's
yeah.
definitely not like a constant back and forth of who's next.
No, it's never back and forth. It's just you putting all the pranks on me because you're mean to me all the time.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm the mean one in this relationship.
Janine Ashley says, okay, missus, why are you so cute then?
Oh, no, you. You guys are too sweet.
Mikachi says, hi, missus, do you know we love you?
Oh my god.
Because I'm always telling them how you don't hate them, how you think they hate you.
That's what you try to do.
Throw you under the bus, apparently.
Exactly.
No, I'm always telling them how you're nervous because you think that they hate you.
Yeah, well, it's just because I'm, nervous. And yeah, But yeah, I love them. I love you guys. You guys are the best.
Little Vamp asks, "Why are you two so adorable? What are we supposed to say to this? Like, what?
Yeah.
I understand the sentiment behind the questions, but I mean, because our mama's made us so sweet. Like, what am I supposed to say?"
Just say thank you.
Thank you very much, Little Vamp. Katie says, "Hi, Mrs. So nice to hear from you. How's work going?"
Work been going, fine. I guess work's work. I don't really love.
Sounds like it's been going really good. Sounds like it's
I don't
been going
hate my
really
job, but I also don't feel passionate about it.
Sounds like a job.
Yep.
Doodle Senpai asks, "What's your favorite thing about each other?" I know we've been dating for like 4 years, but I mean, I just met this chick, so I mean.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I would say like he gets me rice.
She makes me laugh.
Aww.
Twilight says, "Did you celebrate a birthday recently, Mrs.? If so, happy belated birthday."
Thank you. Thank you. I did. It was a couple weeks ago.
Cassie Evelyn asks. Sorry, that was Twilight who asked that. Cassie Evelyn asks, "Mrs., what's your favorite kind of cake?"
My favorite kind of cake is chocolate type. Any type of chocolate cake, really.
Pretty good.
With creams and stuff. Yeah.
We were talking last night about how Black Forest cake is pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Especially with, the cherries. So good.
That's the good. Little Vamp asks, "Mrs., what's Cardi's most annoying habit?" Easy. Easy.
I don't know. I mean, where do you want me to start?
We do only have 2 hours, so.
Yeah, well, you gotta let me prepare this for a couple of days, and then I'll get you back on that.
You get us a report. Thanks, babe. Let's see. Doodle Senpai says, "I've been in an LDR for a little over a year now, and I would like to ask, what helps you get through when times get tough and the relationship gets tested the most? I love you both."
Oh, how about you go ahead with this first?
Okay, I mean, I think that we've been at it for long enough, and we've both kind of made peace with the fact that it's going to be a long-term relationship. I think it was a lot tougher at the beginning when things were so fierce and fiery and endlessly passionate, but as we got, more used to it, I think it's like we both kind of grew up and we both realized it's going to take a while, and the aching and the hurting just wasn't any fun, so we made peace with the fact that it's going to take a while, and we found a rhythm and some activities that we can constantly do that doesn't make it feel old and doesn't make it feel tired and doesn't make it feel aching. And yeah, we still miss each other, of course. We talk constantly about how we wish we were with each other, but it doesn't ache like it used to because we kind of just grew into it. And we realized that in the scope of forever, a couple of years is just a blip.
Yeah. Well, like for me, is sometimes, I just think about the future, really. Like sometimes I'll be like here and then, alone, but I'll be like, in maybe a couple years or even less, it's gonna be fine. So.
Yeah.
But
Katie says, "So nice to hear from you, Mrs. What's your favorite thing to do when you and Carlin spend time together?" Fall asleep.
So yeah, last time I visited, because I can't take too many days off, so I only visit for like a week, and we didn't leave the house like
Easy.
at all.
Easy.
Yeah, but it's not for. Yeah, well, I mean,
What? Okay. What she's trying to say is we spent a lot of time at home. We basically just chilled a lot at the house, right?
That.
Here's one
Yeah.
from
Mm.
here's one from Ashley Cothy saying, "Hello, Carla and Mrs. Do you know that you both are adorable in our relationship goals?" Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I mean, I certainly don't feel like we're goals, but we are. We're pretty good.
All right, let's see what else we got here. Swanayuki wants to know, when are we playing Jackbox together?
Jackbox?
Yeah, you joined in Jackbox that one time.
I did.
Yep.
Wait, how does Jackbox go?
That's the game that you play on screen, and then everybody kind of like can jump in.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. It's late. It's late.
Brooklyn Eliza says, chocolate cake. The missus has a 300 plus IQ.
Yeah.
Midnight.
That is true.
Midnight asks, will you do another collab with Cardlin again? Probably not. One or two.
I don't know.
Maybe when she's here.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe when she's here, if we have a script and I can convince her. It's gonna cost me though. I'll have to watch like another like High School Musical or something, or
Yeah. Well, you still owe me.
Zenwan. Ugh.
Oh my god. Those are classics. Okay.
Yeah.
Like really, really good stuff. I can't believe you're still like High School Musical. Oh, can't even.
And Gemma asked, would the missus ever want to be in one of your audios? She has a lovely accent. Well, maybe she's been in several.
I have been. Ooh.
Blue Hair Don't Care says, Carla, what's the easiest way you make the missus laugh? What? Okay, why don't you take this one, babe?
Well, he sometimes. What?
Sometimes.
Yeah, well, most of the time he says
yeah.
Inappropriate jokes.
I never do anything. I never say anything that would get me in trouble, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Just sometimes.
I was gonna say, if I were to answer this, I would say, she roasts me, and then I whine about it, and then she loves it, and it makes her laugh forever and ever and ever.
I would never roast you.
Let's. Oh, really? Let's. Can I give an example? Maybe I can share an example with everyone.
I would never, ever.
Like the other day, I was being a little whiny, and I was like, "How come you don't love me?" And she's like, "I love you." And I'm like, "How come you never love me?" And she's like, "I love you." And I'm like, "How do you expect me to go to sleep knowing that you don't love me?" And she's like, "I don't know. How do you sleep every night?" Do you remember? Do you remember saying that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't remember me doing the little cry voice? And then you laughing at it forever and you love it so much? I remember.
I'm still loving it.
Here's another one of these. Harlan, what's it like knowing you date the most adorable woman ever? Thank you.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you.
That's me.
That's you. That's the baby. Oh, here you go. This is an important question from Maya Papaya saying, Mrs., which High School Musical is the best?
Which one? Like, you mean 1, 2, 3?
Yeah. Also, Pepper Jinjin asked the same question.
1,
2, 3, or 4. Which one of the 4 is your favorite?
What is the 4? I've never seen the 4.
You haven't seen the 4? See, only true fans seen the 4th one.
Man, I got disqualified. My favorite would be either 1 or 3.
It's gotta be one.
Maybe 3 a little bit.
You
3 a
know why
little
it's
bit
gotta be
more.
one? It's because I'm not gonna stop. And I'm gonna slap the water. And I really mean it. That's how you know I mean it. Little
Good
Vamp,
job.
any embarrassing stories about each other? Yeah, this one time I decided to date her. Ooh, counter burn for your burn the other day. Brr, 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 brr,
Just
brr, brr, brr.
you're just mean.
What about you? Any embarrassing stories about me?
Really?
You're doing really? You're gonna do a me? You're gonna do it on the stream?
Yeah. So what you guess? What you get?
An embarrassing story she has about me is she took a picture of me sleeping when I didn't particularly have a very flattering expression on my face. And then she added emoji party hat and emoji party favors and like
Well, you did it first.
and like confetti, emoji confetti.
You did it first on my picture.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And you're just so rude. Also, he sleeps
Uh-huh.
in the middle of the bed
I
and have
mean,
0 consideration for other people. So,
when you're there, I move.
no,
But I
you
mean, when it's
don't. I have to like roll you.
Cassie Evelyn asks, Mrs., have you ever gotten to go up to San Francisco while visiting California?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, there was a couple of times that I visited San Francisco. Pretty cute.
Blue Hair Don't Care asks, does the missus remember that time she hacked into your Twitter account? What do you mean hacked? She just has the password and just uses it whenever she feels like it.
For greater good. Yeah.
There isn't any hacking involved. It's just blatantly, okay, today I want to mess with him. I will log
Yeah.
in. There it is. I will say whatever I want. What's your most recent thing?
I don't
something
remember.
boop
It's
boop.
been a while. Hi, I'm Carlton. I just beep beep booped.
Hi, I'm Carla and I just beep beep booped. What does that mean?
I don't know. God, you tell me. You're the one who just beep beep booped.
Gemma asks, you two are too cute. Do you have any advice for someone who is trepidatious about entering an LDR? Any advice for someone who's nervous about entering an LDR?
Just I don't know. You gotta be confident with yourself and also your partner.
Yeah, gotta have a lot of trust. You have to be in the right mindset for it. You know, it's not for everyone, you know? Just like any relationship, online or otherwise, close or far, it requires a lot of trust, it requires a lot of communication, and it requires the right type of personality to maintain it. You know?
Yep.
I don't think
What?
LDRs are designed for everyone, but it just happens to work out perfectly for us.
Yeah.
For now, at least.
What he said.
Cameron Barnes wants to know if you've been to Southern California.
A couple times. I was in Los Angeles that one time. Yeah.
Beanie Baby wants to know what's the most romantic thing each of you has done for each other.
Aww.
One time, we went to a really nice steakhouse. And
I don't know. I feel like this story is gonna take a weird turn to me getting roasted.
we went to a really nice steakhouse, and she had like this like super delicious, the best ever steak, and she let me have a piece, which is crazy because she never lets me have her food. So she let me have a piece of her the best ever steak that I paid for, by the way. But I mean, she let me have a piece of it, and it was Delicious.
Yeah, and that's the only piece you're ever going to get for the rest of your life.
One time, she cooked me a delicious meal while I was at work. And I came home, and she was there, and she cooked a delicious meal. And she'd apparently turned her back for like a second, and my roommate's dog jumped up on the table and ate like almost all the chicken. So the centerpiece, the main event, so much of it was eaten, and she met me at the door, and she had this look on her face, was her eyes were wide, and she was like speaking. She was shook. She was clearly very shook. She's like, he ate the chicken, and I thought she was worried because
I was
okay.
worried
Oh,
about the dog.
worried about the dog. Okay.
I was worried about
Because dogs aren't supposed to eat chicken bones, and I was really worried. So I called my roomie, let him know, and told us what to do and everything. And then when it was all said and done, I realized, based on the fact that she was still so shook, that it wasn't worry. She was She was furious that the dog had eaten her chicken.
Do you know how long it took to make the chicken?
She said things about that dog that I don't think anyone should ever say about a dog.
I didn't say anything. I just said I don't want to talk to the dog for a day. God damn.
Cardlin and Mrs. asks Ramru Ro, are you morning or night people?
I'm definitely night people.
I'm more of a morning person, which works out, but when we're together, I don't know how it's going to work out. Like right now, it works out because that's when our times overlap, but when we're in the same time zone, it's just like, all right, I'm going to go to sleep, have fun playing video games by myself. Okay, good night.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a perfect marriage, in my opinion.
Oh, here's a good one. Katie says, Mrs. Carlin constantly calls himself an old man. How do you feel about dating such a mature individual?
Old? Yes. Mature?
Oh. Yep. Yeah.
I am very, very lucky.
Uh-huh.
I am just so fortunate to have such mature individual taking care of me all the time.
Oh. Yes. So nice. Doodle Senpai asks, do you guys have any favorite shows you like to watch together, or do either of you try to force each other to watch a show you yourself only like?
All the time. I mean, of course, we have shows that we watch together that we're both interested in, but most of the time we're just, forcing people to watch stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. You force me more than I force you.
That's fair. I'd say like the shows we watch are basically which of these like many shows that I shotgun at her can she actually stand? And currently the answer is Mindhunter.
Yep.
Even though it terrifies her.
Well, I mean, we were pretty into The Boys, and also I asked you to watch A Good Woman with me, so, here and there.
Was the Miss Blue Hair Don't Care wants to know, was the Mrs. nervous when she met you for the first time?
Oh yeah, very. I think I was very polite and I was very nervous. I was very well behaved and good mannered, and none of that is still there.
She totally recoiled when I went in for the kiss.
What?
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 What? When I went in for the kiss, you were like, ooh.
Yeah, but because dude, we just met.
I mean, yeah, we've been talking for over a year, but yeah, you're right.
We just met.
Nekokaya asks, hey guys, do you play games together, video game or board games? And if so, are you guys super competitive?
We used to play video games together, but not so much lately.
because she only plays one game ever.
Yeah, that's true. And also, I'm not very competitive.
Yeah. We're very into cooperative games when we play. But we used to play like we were playing Orcs Must Die, Orcs Must Die Enchained, Orcs Must Die 2. What's Divinity? It's hard to like figure out the real names of the games because we have like nicknames for them.
Divinity. Yeah,
Divinity 2
Divinity
Original Sin,
2.
which we called.
Dobito.
So Divinity 1 was Dubi, and then Divinity 2 was Dubi Doo.
Dobidobido.
And we had ridiculous nicknames for all the games, so I had to take that extra step to translate in my head.
Yeah, why don't you tell them Orcs Must Die is a nickname?
Oozy Moozy Doozy.
Oozy Moozy Doozy.
And then, of course, there's Oozy Moozy Doozy Toozy.
Because you're ridiculous, that's why. I'm just,
fair.
I didn't.
All right, the missus needs to get going, but do we have any last minute questions for
I think we have several.
Yeah, we do have a lot. Pet peeves about each other. All right, this will be the last one from Doodle Senpai. Pet peeves about each other. Silence. Babe? Oh, I think she had to
Oh,
dip by that. Welcome back.
hi, I'm back. I don't know.
I
What
thought it
just
was like
happened?
I thought it was like a Cold War. Somebody asked, "What are your pet peeves about each other?" and you went silent. I was like, "I'm not going first."
I was just asking. Oh no, I was just saying none because you're perfect.
Oh shit! I do have one pet peeve about you.
Oh.
You insist on being so far away.
Oh.
Extremely rude of you.
Oh. Oh, okay. And one thing, you were so mad about me denying the fact that I'm a Marvel fan.
Yes, that's very true. She watches every single Marvel movie the day she takes off work to go see the Marvel movies the day they come out. But because she likes Batman and Superman, she insists that she's not a Marvel fan. She's every single movie multiple times sometimes. Sees every single movie when it comes out. But no, she's not a Marvel fan. And she refused to say it for the longest time. It drove me nuts.
Yeah. Well, So, what you gonna do about it?
All right. Do me a favor. Don't set off any bombs just yet. We're going to send out the 3 stars for the people. Oh, actually 2 stars because Neko Kaya is here. Thank you, Neko Kaya, again for the sandwich tier. It was very delicious. I hope you all caught that on social media. The pictures of the sandwiches are now out, courtesy of Neko Kaya. But yes, we're going to send out 2 stars. These are the people who are going to be interviewed later during the end part of the stream. But I was hoping, baby, when I send out the stars and somebody catches them, you could announce.
Oh, how do I do that?
So you're going to see me in chat. It's going to be like the automated thing from me, and it's going to say, blank blank has caught a star. You just say that name and say, congratulations.
Okay.
All right. You all know how to catch a star, but if you don't, you type in JUMP. It'll make your little doober jump, and if your doober catches the star, you are going to be the one who's on the call later. Now, keep in mind, you got to have Discord. You got to be on Discord now. You got to have a microphone. You got to be willing to talk to me. You got to, we have people who win these things every now and then, and they're like, they don't want to actually talk to me. Like, they're super nervous, or they don't want to do it. It's just like, don't jump then. So only jump if you're into it. Only jump if you actually want to talk. Only jump if you can be in Discord now. You can message Roxbox now. Get to the right place now so that we can do this little call later. All right, here goes. Oh, and also, if you have won a star in the past, do me a favor and don't jump. We're trying to get new people in first who haven't had a chance yet. Catherine asks, how do you catch them? You type in JUMP, just like everyone else is. It'll make your little doober, your little bear avatar in the chat jump. And if you happen to do so at the right time, you'll catch the star. Here is Star the First. Good luck. Who's gonna be? Oh, so many. Just barely. This star is juking. There it is for sure. All right. You see it in the chat?
Where is it?
It should be in gold. It should be Carlin Audio.
I missed it.
Congratulations to Catherine. You won the first star. Catherine, do me a favor, get on Discord and get onto the Patreon Discord server and the Palace and message Roxbox. Roxbox will get you to where you need to go, and we will talk to you later on during the stream.
Congratulations. Have fun. Do.
And here's the next one. Ready, babe?
Oh, there's the next one. Okay.
Here we go. Catherine, I saw you jump again. What are you doing?
Can't jump if you already have a star. I think.
Oh, I think I saw who caught that one.
Pepper Jinjin. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Pepper Jinjin.
Congratulations,
Congratulations. Yeah, I'm the best co-host.
Congratulations, Pepper. Go ahead and message Rock. She'll get you to where you need to be, get you all set up for the inevitable call. Salt and pepper. All right. We are going to play some Jackbox. You gonna hang out, babe? Play some Jackbox? You're gonna go to sleep. Okay. You wanna say goodbye? You wanna choose one final question from the chat or something?
Anybody got more questions here and there?
Catherine asking, wait, where do I go? Roxbox will address you in the chat, so just keep an eye out for a message from Roxbox. But basically, you message Roxbox on the Patreon Discord server on Discord. Remember that thing you agreed that you said you had before you jumped? Because you have it, right? I mean, surely you wouldn't jump if you didn't have Discord, seeing how I specifically said it, right? So yeah, just go on Discord. You'll be fine. There you go. I got a couple of questions in the chat.
Yeah, I just choose one.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you both cope with not talking for a long while? I don't think I ever have to cope with that because we talk pretty much every day.
Yeah, I am an extremely needy person, and I never leave her alone.
True.
There it is. That old charm we all love so much.
Oh, it's because I don't want to talk. I can't leave you for long.
Okay, we're going to do some rapid fire questions because you have a couple questions. We're just going to ask them. Just do the first answer that comes to your head, then we'll go straight to the next one. Cassie Evelyn says, favorite touristy thing you've seen in California? The Golden Gate Bridge. Booga says, Mrs., what's your zodiac sign?
Leo.
All right. Pocky asks, Mrs., do you like anime? And if so, what's your favorite thing?
Favorite anime? Recently it's One Punch Man, the first season.
Little Vamp says, favorite way to annoy Cardi?
Being mean.
Shanette Quao asks, what's your favorite animal?
Lion.
Mikachi asks, how salty does Cardland get with games?
Extremely?
Eliza asks, tacos or burritos?
Burritos!
Doodle Senpai asks, favorite memory with Cardland?
Favorite memory with Cardland. Every memory!
Alright, we'll let you go because the questions just keep rolling in.
Yeah.
Alright, baby. You have a good sleep and you sleep sweetly for me. And I'm.
Oh my god. Okay, you guys have fun, and I hope you had a wonderful time in the live stream. And it was nice seeing you guys here again. And hopefully, I'll see you next time.
See you later. Bye.
See you later. Bye bye.
Good night, baby.
Good night.
Alright. Thank you for behaving so well while the missus was here. As my way of showing thanks, I will now blow you all up. There you go. Thank you for all your kind questions, sweet words, for being so flattering and kind to the missus. This is nice. Alright, let's get us some Jackbox. I'm going to go to the... Need a special message group for this, right? Mods, we called it like the game room or something. There it is. Air horn sounds. I'm going to call the group. Turn off the music. Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Who all do we have? Go and introduce yourselves.
Neko, you first.
Well, you got Neko Kaya again.
Yeah. Nekokaya is here because they did the craziest thing in the world. They went ahead and did the what did I even call it? The super crazy insane cardigan tier?
Yeah,
Basically,
that's
they
it.
paid $1,000 for me to eat a sandwich, so now they're playing video games with us, and I am perfectly fine with that.
Heck yeah.
The best exchange ever. I'm Roxanne.
Yeah.
Hi. Not that you guys don't know me already.
Yes.
Hola,
And I'm Royal.
Yes, here.
Hello.
Hi, Royal.
All right. Got everybody all situated. I'm going to go ahead and fire up Le Jackbox.
Hooray.
Oh, I'm streaming it. I should not stream it already because then they'll see the thing.
That's true.
I should stream it to
Tis
y'all,
true.
though. Boop. There you go.
The stream is super delayed for me for some reason, even though it's
yeah.
live.
I just
Same.
stream because it's always behind.
Even in the Discord?
No, this
No, in Discord it's
No,
fine.
this is
Okay.
fine.
yeah, don't watch the stream. That's always going to be behind because of.
All right, Nekokaya, what's it going to be? What are we playing?
Oh god.
Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know why I launched Jackbox Party Pack 5. You might want to do something on 4.
Sure. What games does 4 have?
Fibbage and the Civic Planning one. What else does 4 have?
That one with the. Oh. No, this one has the rap battle one.
I think the main thing in 4 is Fibbage, but let's I don't know, let's launch it.
It has. Why is it? Oh, that one has the monster dating, survive
Right.
the internet, bracketeering, civic doodle, and fibbage.
Yeah, let's see what's on the 4th party pack. Please.
I mean, she just said, but okay.
Oh my god. I can't.
No one listens to me around here.
Literally
sorry.
just.
Who leaves me in charge of
Sadness.
deciding stuff?
Hugs for rocks.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Pretty much. Oh, I'm stuck between Monster Seeking Monster and Survive the Internet. Those both sound
I
really
don't know
good.
if anyone likes the monster dating one other than me and Luna.
Have we done Survive the Internet?
I don't think so.
Oh, then let's do that.
Yeah, let's try something out new that we've never done before live on the stream for the first time.
Yeah, that's gonna go well.
Enthusiasm.
It'll be fine.
Let's see. Audience, good.
This is very 90s.
I was gonna
Alright,
say,
I
like,
cannot see the
dialogue.
code. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it just took a second.
Jackbox.
Oh no, I typed it wrong.
Oh, I typed it wrong and too fast.
Shoot. No.
Wait, there we go.
I wanted to be first.
No, never.
Royal. Why?
Alright, I'm going to now release the other remaining spots. Has you joining?
Yes, hold up. It's loading. I see it now.
Poor Hez. Alright, so apparently people want us to beat the bear. I'll do my best.
Meg always says that.
I know.
I'm Meg
Well,
doesn't say
Look, I figured out why I lost last time. It's because I got too cocky and I was like, I'm gonna beat you guys so hard before the stream even started.
that, right?
I mean, everyone
Or-
says they always want to beat the bear. I don't think I've won one of these.
Uh-huh,
You've
sure.
won once.
I think
Once.
somebody
Oh
Yeah,
my
once.
God.
We do this
I think
twice
somebody I totally think somebody rigged the last game because I should have won.
a month. Is that right?
Come on, that imitation Sultan was gold. I was ahead of the time, okay?
It's tough competition up here, the Modesses.
Hold on, give me a second to add the game. That is on top of everything. We don't want that.
I really like them.
Dippy-dip.
There it is.
And there it is.
Boop-boop-doop. Resizing.
Crop your X out photo editor.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I love how the internet sign is on fire.
Yeah, 'cause
Acting
it's
head
Firefox.
With turtleneck.
Alright, congratulations to Zuzu, Slabby, and Meek. Let's do it. Royal,
Oh
fire it up.
snap! Slabby's here! Yay!
Hey,
Completely.
Let's go.
do you think the acting headshots with turtleneck are a reference to The Rock? It's gotta be, right? Right?
Probably.
What a majestic picture
Royal,
that
you have to
was.
hit start.
Oh god, my bad.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Hey, there's 8 of you. My career as a broadcast streamer is really blowing up. Don't forget you can join the audience at any time. Okay, gang, follow me this way.
This guy's really
Uh-huh.
muted compared to like the other hosts. They're always like
Thank
wacky,
goodness.
zany, over the top.
You know,
Yeah.
I love Cookie Masterson, but sometimes I'm just like, damn, Cookie, like, calm down.
It's
This
just
dude
weird.
just
Did
has-
nothing happen.
This dude just has like
Yeah.
a touch of sass to his voice.
Did it freeze?
Nothing happened. Like it's still loading. Like survived the
Yeah,
internet.
it went
Is this
off the
the
screen
game?
and then that's it, right? It didn't.
Yeah.
Is this the game? Like we just have to wait until everybody
Are you
quits?
supposed
Like
to click on something?
I thought
get-
it's still
I'm,
loading.
I'm surviving the internet currently, but I don't know how much
do you
longer
have to
I'm
click
gonna
on
last.
anything? Like click one of the icons? I don't know.
Will it let you?
No, I mean the game shouldn't. The screen should just be a display, right? Like everything should be handled now through the phones. I think it crashed. Let's give it another
It
shot.
I was gonna
Ladies
say,
and
I think it
gentlemen.
crashed because my
Lol.
phone's not doing shit.
Rip
Yeah.
to Zuzu, Meek, and Slabby. Here's hoping y'all
R.I.P.
can make it in again.
It totally crashed. No.
That's the game we were just waiting.
How could this happen to me?
I made my mistake.
I got nowhere to run.
Beautiful.
Hooray.
Box films.
Did I tell you guys that my cat has started eating succulents? Did I mention this already? So the other day
Oh,
she ate
no.
like a whole like half of a whole leaf off of one of my succulents.
Why? No.
No, why?
Protect him.
Yeah. Does anyone know why a cat would eat a succulent? Because that's just bizarre.
Because they
I
can.
don't know.
Okay, that's true. Why does a cat do anything? Because
Yep,
it can-
that's how you cat.
Probably for attention, mostly.
She does love attention.
She's going yandere. She's going full yandere.
The amount of
Okay.
times she's
Okay.
trying to eat it.
Trying
Round
this
2,
again.
guys.
No!
Woohoo! I'm sad it's not Ardlin.
Ard-
It was
Which
Ardlin
one of
in
y'all
the
did
server,
Ardlin
wasn't
again?
it?
I forget.
Royal.
That was me, yeah. Boopity boo boo.
I want to draw another Sticklin.
Do it. I love them.
Every
Hess, you gonna
time I
make it?
do,
There it is.
every time I do
It's enter in. I'm in.
I'm in. Clickety clack, clickety clack,
Hacker
noise.
boys.
Did you hack the mainframe?
I did.
Thank you, Rox, for that wonderful audio of your keyboard.
Perfect.
The one time it was useful.
Yes, Labby.
We
Zuzu
always love
returns!
at least.
Oh!
And Meek has been switched out for
Hey,
MIDI. All right.
Hey, welcome back, Slavy. And Minnie's here too. Cinderella Moon's
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Mikachu just being entirely ignored. It's brutal.
Mika.
Aww.
My heart for you, Mika.
Neko's like, oh, cool, Slabby's here, and just
We got a
completely
full boat
disavows
here. I hope my
Mika.
computer can handle
I'm
it.
sorry. Throwing me under the bus.
I'll do it. Maybe we can break the internet.
It kicks
All right,
me
let's
out.
launch this
no.
sucker.
Okay, let's survive the
No.
internet.
There it
Oh, the
is.
game is actually playing now. Hopefully, you can make it back, Rox.
Mm-mm.
No!
Don't worry, Rox. The Earth is on fire.
Hey there, my name is Todd.
Yeah, but
Believe
I
it or
wanted
not,
to
the
be
internet
one
can
of
be
No
more than just a
way.
productive tool. It can also be used for a little fun. Let me
A
show
little
you.
fun.
In case you need some instructions, check out this quick tutorial.
Hey guys, what's
Please.
up? It's Party Boy
Oh, God.
7 here to teach you how to play Survive the Internet. So in each round, you'll get a prompt on your device. Go ahead and answer it. Those responses will then be sent to another player. The objective is to twist these words in the most ridiculous way possible. So if my friend Paul said selfie sticks
Oh
are,
my
quote,
God.
super dumb, then I would take him out of context. Say we're on a news site. Their super dumb would be an outrageous comment to what headline? Oh, I got it. Everybody then votes on whose comment looks the most absurd.
Nice.
I get rewarded for writing the twist.
That's
This
gotta be-
Paul gets
is
some
the
pity
perfect
points for
game for
looking
Cardlin.
foolish. The person with the most
Delightful.
points at the end of the game wins. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Please like and
We can be as
subscribe.
salty as we
Please.
want.
I feel so empty inside.
Let's start things off at
I feel
Roxanne,
that,
come back
Rox.
in. Oh no.
Rox, come back.
I'm
No!
so good at this game too. I'm so mad.
Okay, you're getting a
You
prompt.
could
on your
restart, but I
device.
feel bad for
Come
Zuzu and
back.
Slabby who made it through
Just follow
twice.
your
I know they made it through twice. They deserve it.
So we're just gonna ignore Rox now. Okay.
You don't have to ignore me.
I was just about to say she's still here. Jesus Christ.
Damn. Like
You-
okay, I'll
I mean,
escort myself.
It wouldn't be the
home.
first time you ignored her, right? I mean, you're talking about earlier.
Oh!
Apologies. You know I love you. Rox,
too late now. She's already crying.
I'll get you tissues. I'm sorry. Doing damage control is impossible right now.
Brutal.
Oh, it's okay.
You're not helping, Cardlin.
You're not helping yourself.
Oh my god, just left.
Yeah,
Oh my
you're doing this to yourself.
Her
really.
internet is very wonky with the hurricane right now.
Boo.
Boo, hurricane, boo.
Chill. Oh my god, Artist is getting me the chunkla. I didn't even do anything.
You did several things.
I was just about to
Player
say.
picture on your device.
You did at
You
least
deserve
one
the
thing.
Context in the
chancla.
most ridiculous way you can.
Oh god, this is hard.
It is.
Artist said you upset Rox. So she
Alright, I'm
didn't
basically
respond.
typing in the first thing that went into my head. This is gonna be weird.
That's the best way to do things. Just
Hackers that
Off the
suspected
cuff.
okay, they got sad and left.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna win this.
Was that Hess? Ooh, Hess is back. Hello. I got that Roxy keyboard.
I'll get out the quiet keyboard since everyone's so bothered by it.
No. I love your keyboard. Still trying to do damage control.
You can't control that. Nope.
No, what's really funny is everyone thinks it's Cardlin.
regret
It's like,
your
no, it's
decision?
me, damn
It's
it.
too
Give me
late
the
now.
credit I deserve. Fuck.
No,
Yes, I
Cardlin.
regret my
Stay
decisions
salty,
daily.
pal.
That's pretty good.
Oh my god, these are
The
amazing.
kids are alright. The kids are actually not okay, but we keep telling them they are. They can burn in the sun, says Royal. The spiders that crawled under Meg's laptop.
Yes.
Yes.
Mood.
He is okay. Raise the bucks for Donald Duck. Okay?
I mean, he is okay at the end.
Comfortable and simple emo. Trump asked supporters, what were you like in high school?
Yes.
Same.
Let's party! Don't ignore the rocks, love the rocks. Y'all don't...
Ah.
You understand how this game works?
That was me. Why you judge me?
Frig you, this is America. A new microbrewery.
I mean, honestly, that's fucking true. America's
What are
nothing
these
but
answers?
Who looks
microbreweries.
the
So we're
most
working on like
ridiculous?
2 bots
Place
right
your
now,
vote
right?
now.
Yeah.
Alright, so whose looks the most ridiculous?
Oh god. I mean, I have to take this.
They're all so good.
Let's see who got the votes. And here's how the audience voted.
Nice.
Here's who burned you. They get some points.
The
Thanks,
guy is just so
Rudy.
not
The
phased
victim
about
gets
this.
some pity points.
Thank you.
You have the audience to thank for this one.
It's a pretty good one.
Let's see where everyone stands at the moment.
Ah, my
God
scores.
damn.
No, I need to do better. I need to redeem myself.
You can do it.
Now let's go to
Maybe not.
Aww. I was like, actual hope. Oh, and there he goes, letting me down once again.
Once again?
Go ahead and be candid. This is our safe space.
This is our safe space. Talk trash.
I love this. I like putting up something that is like very easily twistable because I want to give the person the best opportunity possible.
In other words, this game was made for you, Cardlin.
Both sides of this game are very fun to me. Aw, it's waiting on rocks. Sad.
Rocks will be back in a minute.
Well, she has 11 seconds to get back here.
I mean, she can't rejoin the game, so she's
Yeah,
just...
she can't rejoin. She's.
Oh, that's
she's
right.
Yeah, it's waiting on a
Oh,
bot.
snap! I forgot.
Forget it happened a minute ago, Neko.
I said that.
Here's your clay. Now mold it into something beautiful.
Here we go.
Oh, jeez, how bad can we go with those headlines, though?
As bad as you want. As bad as you can.
Are you sure, though? Because...
I am back.
Yay, you're back.
Wait, he left?
Yeah, I think he did.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There! Carlin! Oh no!
Oh my
Uh-oh.
god.
We lost the man.
Oh,
Oh
Did
no.
we lose?
Oh no.
Oh, wait.
Oh no, he's...
No.
What?
Why
No,
is
he's
the
there.
screen so weird?
I think it's because
Why
somebody else
is
turned
that
on their
weird
camera,
on the
maybe?
screen?
No, not me.
No.
Me neither.
I mean, I'm still streaming the game, right? You guys can still see it?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
still
yeah.
streaming. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
I touched a wrong bottom. I'm sorry.
It was Hess.
There it is. There it is. Only speaking
my
up
God.
after I'm fully thrown under the bus, by the way. It's actually not that bad, you guys. Come on. Carlin winning. Oh, that was such a softball. Come on. There is none. You eat me to the donut store, alright? Don't touch me. Cardigans. Carlin, where's your Jackbox wins? There it is.
Oh,
There it is.
damn!
People should work together more, said Robot Rocks. Investigators found the reasons as to why the elementary school burned down.
Well, that one's kind of
my God.
accurate. That's fine.
Yep.
Well, Pixar Films doesn't like you either. Young Child says Pixar Films are his only escape from his terrible life.
Yikes!
Because he's so humble and sweet. Trump is the new president.
Oh,
Aww.
Oh,
Hess, it's
no.
really nice of you to say.
Oh,
It's really nice of you to say. Am I really listening to a stranger to keep me captive? Area man drops his ice cream cone. Alright.
His itis cream cone?
I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road, and then he slashes everyone with a chainsaw and killed everyone.
oh, fantastic.
I would watch this movie.
Why does this exist? OAO. Thousands of kids find hidden videos of their parents dancing.
Oh no.
That could have been much worse than that was.
Yeah.
Here are your
I mean,
candidates.
if you have,
Now place your votes.
if you still have a really dirty mind, it can get really worse. It's
I
so
didn't
bad.
think it says like OAO. I said I think it's that dad, and I'm like, what?
I definitely read it as dad too, so.
Yeah,
I
like,
can't
what?
vote for Hess. You know, it's really kind of you to support the American president right now. It's, you know, he's really low on the polls.
No.
Yeah, that's super
No.
sweet of you. Wow, how
No.
great.
No.
Mm.
No.
Oh god, I can't pick. Ah,
Let's see
shit.
who got the
Oh,
vote.
sorry. I did forgot to vote.
Yay! I got some points.
Awkward.
That's, I'm really happy with that one. Thank you very much.
How will
Yeah.
that shuffle the leaderboard? Let's find out.
Not by much for me, apparently. Oh,
Hell
fourth
yeah.
place.
Uh-oh. Cardlin's winning. Time to make a big deal
No.
out of it.
Let's
Nope,
switch things up.
Not if you think
Jesus.
about it.
Web forum.
Time to make a huge stink about it.
No, it kicked me. No.
Oh no.
See, it's been really weird recently.
No.
I've
Just headed your
been
way.
switching browsers.
No.
Next time I'm aware.
It just
Crackbox
kicked me.
just explicitly doesn't like people whose names begin with
I'm
R.
sad.
That's
I
what it
swear
is.
to God, it's true.
Those RO names. Tell you.
I know.
It was just Cartland. He kicked us. He doesn't want us to do
Oh, totally.
because we would win this. That's why.
You know, you literally see my screen, right? Like if I were to kick you, you would literally see it.
Yeah, but we can't see
Yeah, but
you. You
maybe-
could be doing some magic or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe you
right.
have two screens, or
Uh-huh.
maybe the
Maybe,
second
maybe
one.
it's my
like-
maybe it's my
Like,
magic.
He has.
Right?
They, like,
Yeah.
It's
so-
the magic that I'm doing. That's how it happened. The
Yeah.
magic.
You do a
Right.
bunch of magic, don't lie.
Carlin, I'm telling y'all, Carlin is brujo. It's a brujo. I'm telling y'all.
I mean, those are big words from somebody who so blatantly supports Trump. I mean, that's
Oh!
Oh,
Rude.
Oh,
Guys, let's
damn.
say it. This is all Cardland's fault. There you go.
Has the
Right.
links for the
Yeah.
burn
The
center
twist.
there in chat?
Ugh, I just googled screen. Oh, I can't even tell. Oh, gross.
What?
I just wanted a GIF of something with like a computer monitor, and there was like, it was like a spider in a dude's mouth, and it was horrible.
What?
Oh,
What?
yikes.
What the heck have you been looking? What are you looking at?
Good job, Google.
I don't know, but I'm not happy about it.
Oh my God, Rox, keep that hell away from me.
I know, it was horrible.
oh no.
I'm posting a gift to cheer you up.
No, no. Oh, it's something nice.
Yeah, it's something
All
nice.
I typed in was screen. Like if you go
Gato.
in Discord and search for a GIF and type in screen, it was like spider. That's what you
Now I
wanted?
have to do it.
Oh my
It was
god.
a giant spider when you typed in screen. Ooh.
And it was in this guy's mouth, and like
No.
Oh no! Oh no! I've seen it! I've seen it!
Burn it. Burn the whole computer. Burn the internet. It all needs to die.
Oh god,
Here we
no!
go again.
Burn your room.
Burn
Do
everything.
you understand what I just said? Frankly, I just don't get it.
Carlin at everyone all the time.
What advice did your grandpa give you? Stop eating kale. Karen, stop eating kale and pick up a burger for God's sake. Carlin is not allowed to win. We will rise and take the throne. Thanks for having my back.
Yes.
Where do I go to see rocks? I go straight to the Hard Rock Cafe. Waka waka.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meet me there.
Man doped up on Cheese Whiz has pushed his wife out the door. His reaction: travel the world. Don't get the cooties.
What?
I did unspeakable things to my girlfriend. How can I get her love back? Money. I thought we've established this. Carlin popular opinions? She's a pretty lady.
Oh, that's for the missus.
Yeah.
Aww.
That's so pretty.
What inspirational phrase do you live by? You don't need to know. Believe me, save yourself.
Abandoned
I
ship.
feel that.
Abandoned.
Just abandoned ship.
All right, let's get those votes in.
It's so hard to pick.
Honestly, yeah.
Here's what people think.
Oh, no support from the fans.
Hmm.
Womp womp.
You guys, no. I got
You
some
got
pity
spanked.
points.
Careful, somebody like.
Oh,
Let's check out the scoreboard,
rest in
shall we?
pieces.
Ah, no.
Hey, Hey,
I mean,
hold on.
it was funny.
I think you guys are right. There is a bug. For some reason, my score had 4
That's something
numbers, and
that,
you guys only had 3.
Cartland,
Photo
don't
sharing
rub it
thing.
in.
The points are double this round, so anything can happen.
Strange.
It's for double. We still have a chance.
Oh, there are photos now.
Oh no.
Heck
All
yeah.
right, here's your last
I'm so
prompt.
sad it kicked
You know
me,
what to do.
honestly.
Yeah, it's a bummer when that happens. Sorry.
Ah, it's okay.
Yeah, you don't sound very sorry.
I would just like yoink the victory.
Yeah, it's okay, Royal. We would totally win if we were playing.
Yeah,
100%.
clearly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally.
Yeah, definitely.
Guys, it's okay, because you see what happened? Tarlin and I, we switched names. I'm actually winning.
Oh, that's
Yep,
how
that's
that
me.
goes.
$sign
Oh,
Nekokaya $sign.
So it's okay, I'm winning.
Yeah.
Don't panic.
Das Karten is Neko.
Oh. Is this the real life?
Is this just fantasy?
Caught in reality. Alright, thanks, Hess.
It's time to take the gloves off. Really go for it this time.
He sounds so motivated again,
Like, oh, I guess we better do this again.
wasn't his name Todd too? Like
Cookie Masterson.
Wait, was that PB&J Otter?
No, it's Doug.
Yep.
Oh,
Doug.
I still had like a wave of nostalgia, and I was like, I know that! Apparently not well enough.
I get this reference.
Honk, honk. See you at the dance, Doug.
I'm Mark, the health
Does this look
Mark.
infected?
Does this look
Aw.
infected? You should go to a doctor, man.
Oh dear.
Like I told him no. nah, you're fine.
fine.
If your hand
You're
falls off,
fine.
that's totally
Go-
normal.
Go and
Oops.
die alone.
Just take some Tylenol, you'll be alright.
Don't be frightened if your
Okay,
lips
let's
fall
see how
off.
you've
That's
grown as
completely
writers.
normal.
It's expected behavior.
Uh-oh. Hey guys, it's your boy just shutting you off from the West Wing.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Carlin has been lying this whole time. What?
He's a
The horse of truth.
Oh, it's not. I see. Rocks with a, and I took the road less traveled.
Wow.
That's just
Motivation.
beautiful.
Wow.
That's like-
That's deep,
inspirational.
man.
That's like typical basic Instagram.
GG.
Pretty much.
I like to think I'm a little more original.
First
than that.
world midget podcast.
Mood.
I'm normal size. Come on.
Carlin has been discovered by the missus and escaped. This is where he was last spotted. I'm about to kick name and kiss ass.
I don't think that's how the saying goes, but you do
With
you.
really perfectly packed luggage.
Hey, is my dick supposed to look like this? Avocado toast. Just a typical
Yeah.
Tuesday.
I miss avocado toast. It's so good.
It's voting time.
I'm about to kick ass and chew some bubble gum.
I'm about
And
to
I'm
ruin
all
this
out of
man's
gum.
whole career. Look at this guy thing.
Let's see how everybody voted.
Of course that would win, because of course.
Of course it did.
Oof.
Oh, and you got
Darn
300 extra
it.
points. That's
Really?
fine. That's fine.
Almost down to this.
Ah, it was a close one, y'all. Dang.
Ah,
A real barn burner. That's a shame.
Oh, that wasn't even
It
close.
was super
you
close.
cheated.
Wow.
Don't be too
Totally
confident.
did.
You smoked him.
Oh.
He kicked 2
Moto.
people.
It's alright, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the end of that, I
Cartman-
wasn't even sure who was actually still playing and who was just a robot. Because, like, didn't... Royal got kicked, Rox got kicked, and then Hess, were you still in at the end?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, okay.
Just I wasn't in the call per se, but I was
Ah.
in the game.
Carlin, you totally cheated. Thank goodness
People
you
are
died to
screaming
go to
for a
hell.
rematch.
You see that? Rox won most time spent writing because she wasn't there the entire game.
Pretty much.
Typing noises.
We're like, Rox, are you writing a novel? We only have 60 seconds.
No, I finished my novel. It's fine. Don't worry.
She says as she still types.
I was saving it
Yes.
for future use. That way, if someone says something to me, I could just.
All right,
Send
taking
back
the
to them.
game down. Time to say goodbye, mods.
Bye bye.
Bye, Modest.
Bye, mods.
All right, Neko, you want to stay on? We can just do our call now.
Sure, why not?
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
So it has been a minute. Been several whole 2 weeks of minutes. How are you? What's new? How does it
Pretty
feel
good.
having a whole month of being a super crazy insane cardigan?
Holy shit, it was amazing.
All right, I'm gonna ask the question that I think is on everyone's mind.
All right, what's up?
Well, what was it like seeing your name on a sandwich?
Oh my god, I started screaming because it was the best thing in the whole world. I don't know why, but I was looking forward to the sandwich so much.
Did it meet your expectations? Did it match it? Did it exceed it, or did it perform subpar to your expectations?
I think judging by the way I kept spamming you like happy emojis, it went way beyond my expectations.
What kind of sandwich are you expecting? Because I was deciding as to whether I should like order a sandwich like I did, or if I should just like make like a PB&J. Like, I don't know if you wanted that personal touch, or if you wanted something a little more professionally made.
I actually thought you were gonna go with the sub because of how long my name was. Because like on a PB&J, you would be barely able to see anything.
I gotta tell you, I was sitting here at my desk with a Ziploc bag full of like a glob of mayonnaise. And I was dripping red food dye coloring into it, and then mushing the bag around with my fingers. And I was just like, what is my life? What am I doing? Like, what job is this where I have to mush around colored dye with mayonnaise in a baggie that I'm about to squeeze onto a sandwich? Like,
Apparently, amateur sandwich artist. Oh my god. Was it really hard writing in colorful mayo?
you know, I think I don't know. I don't have the best handwriting. I'm not sure if my handwriting I don't know if I write better in mayonnaise or like via pen and paper.
Well, I
Like,
guess
it was
we thought
fairly
you-
legible. I was like, that might have been more legible than if I'd written it with a marker on a sheet. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess we found your new way of writing letters.
Yeah, everybody, go ahead and subscribe to sandwichwriteraudio.com. That's me.
Yes,
That's my new
along with Graham Cracker Audios as well.
Yep, of course.
Show love to both channels. Oh
So,
my god.
it's been a minute. Did you have any questions or anything that you wanted to go over while we have your 10 minutes here?
I don't really have any questions. I was just like really shook that I heard the missus for the first time. I was like, huh, she sounds so adorable. Oh my god.
You have any questions about her or anything I can pass along or maybe answer on her behalf?
No, cause like I heard like most of the questions, so I was like, oh okay, she's pretty cool like Cardlin. That's good. That's good.
Nice, nice. Are there anything? Is there anything coming up in like maybe like my lineup of things I'm gonna be doing, or like just anything in general coming up soon that you're hype about?
Oh my god.
Any new games
I'm
coming out? New
excited for
movies?
my first Talktober.
Oh yeah, you know I haven't. Oof, man, I am. I'm excited and nervous about it. You know, it's a lot of work that Talktober, trying to get it all fit in a month and getting it. Just like thinking about it now, especially now that I also stream and I also like I'm gonna be doing this D&D podcast,
Which I'm
It's,
still excited for as well. Just
yeah,
excited for everything.
thank you. I mean, yeah, I could. It goes a long way to when you drop $1,000 to have a sandwich eaten to show like, okay, this person is definitely into what you do. So
Heck
thank
yeah.
you very much. Thank you very much for all the support and all the kinds. I mean, I don't know if I did this last time we were on the call or not, but I do want to seriously, you know, like all jokes and memes aside, it was a huge help, and it's you know, you really helped come through during a kind of a toughish time, you know, with everything going on. So thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad to like help you out and be like, yo, Cardlin, I got you. I got your back, man.
Did you get a chance? Here's a question. Did you get a
What's
chance to see the survey that was up on Patreon?
Ooh.
The one with the
oh,
4 different scripts?
That one was so good. I had trouble deciding between Pinocchio and I think it was Snow White. Yeah.
Poor Pinocchio got like bombed on the votes. It was a pretty even. It was fairly even after that, but Pinocchio got left in the dust.
Oof. Ouch. F for Pinocchio.
Which one did you end up voting on?
I think I did vote for Pinocchio, but I was like,
okay.
yeah, but here's like how I envisioned it. I envisioned it as like, I don't know, like 4 different cardlins, each dressed as the character that you're gonna voice, and they all have like their little yandere movements. I don't know. I should draw this actually. I was like,
Sounds
ooh.
pretty cool, actually.
I was like, ooh, a mannequin cardlin with a nose that grows, or an assassin cardlin. I was like, they're all really good.
Yeah, speaking of Assassin Cardlin, I was up like till like some crazy like 3 or something last night, finishing up the Snow White script, but it's all done. It's like 7 pages.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I haven't written in a while, but it feels good to be back to it.
Heck yeah. Speaking of, I need to continue writing that script I'm working on. The yandere one.
Yeah. Please do.
I will. I tend to slack sometimes. It happens. But welcome back to the writing world. We're happy to have you back.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll stick with it forever, but you know, it felt good to
Nah.
crack
But like an
that one out.
occasional script every now and then would be cool. We don't want you to burn yourself out, man.
Yeah, maybe I'll eventually work my way through the rest of the options on that list,
Yeah, take your time. You know we'll wait for it.
or maybe I'll just write Pinocchio out of spite for all the people who didn't vote for it.
Pinocchio just burns everyone. This is for not voting for me.
Oh, jeez. Oh, dang. All right. Time apparently is already coming up. Is there anything last things you wanted to say, or any last things you want to do? I mean, this is literally your last day as a super crazy, insane cardigan. I mean, this is your moment. This is your time to shine.
Heck yeah. Alright, so I finally finished the first donut that I crocheted. Going to work on 3, maybe 4. Maybe I'll fill one with catnip so Kickflip can have a donut.
Aw, she'd love that. You know what her favorite toy is right now?
What?
I've tried every different type of cat toy to see which one she would like. Her favorite thing to play with is the foam covering of my headphone mic. Of all the different things that I've tried with this cat, the only thing that she actually will play with is like this tiny. It's like a foam thimble essentially, and it's her favorite thing in the world.
Oh god, cats love to play with things that wasn't meant to be theirs in the first place.
Very true. Very true.
Let's see. So I'm working on that, working on the Yandere script. Oh man, this has been one of the most amazing months I've ever had in my life so far. I
Aw.
will totally do it again in the future. Super hype. Carlin, you stay amazing. The missus is always amazing. Yes. Let's see. The Modesses are awesome. Just everybody's so awesome. And every time I watch Carlin's videos or stream or like Enter the Palace, it's always like the sun shining through and my day becomes so much better. And then Carlin comes by and starts blending puppies for some reason.
Yeah. Sometimes, sometimes a puppy needs to be blended. I mean, I'm not gonna go ahead and say what puppies should or shouldn't be blended. I mean, that's not for me to decide. But
Or
on
you threaten
occasion,
to kick flip. that one time it happened. One time.
sometimes I wanna turn her name into a verb. I'd like to kick her so hard
If
she
you kick
flips.
her hard enough, maybe she'll do flips across the hall.
No, don't do that. No, it's my kitty. But sometimes though, like I had she has this laser toy she loves, and one time the laser was passing over my foot, and she just pounced it.
Oh no!
And it wasn't like a soft like glomp. It was like
Oh, no.
claws out, fangs out. I'm going to destroy this dot that is on your foot, and my foot. In that moment,
Mistakes
my
have
foot
been
died.
made.
My foot died in that moment.
Oh no! No, you need to be careful with the red dots.
All right, Neko.
Nice.
This has been a blast. Thank you so much again for doing what you did. Something no one else has ever done. Congratulations, and no matter how many sandwiches I eat in the future, you'll always be the first.
Heck yeah! And no problem. This has been super, super awesome.
You
Stay
take it
awesome.
easy. All right.
See ya!
Cheers. Bye.
Bye!
That was fun. And the sandwich was, for the record, absolutely delicious, by the way. All right, I am hopping in the call channel. I believe our first winner is Katrin. Katrin, come on in whenever you're ready. I love this music. So peaceful and calm.
Is this how I do this?
It is. Hey, Katrin.
Okay, thank goodness. Hi.
Hi. So we were just talking last night
Yes.
about all those.
And I am making banana bread right now.
All right, we talked about that as well. So am I
Yes.
saying it right? Is it just straight up Katrin?
Catrin. You can just call me Cat.
Cat. All right. Catrin. Cat it is.
It works.
So Cat, tell me, I mean, we both, we're obviously masters of science. We know all about those covalent bonds and the prevalent cohesion of the ambiocentric wavelengths. But, I mean, what I don't know is how you came to be a cardigan. So why don't you tell us all a little bit of a story about Kat and how she came to be here?
So being a woman in polymer science, there's not many of us, and most guys, when they hear about me being in polymer science, get very butt. So finding a guy to date or finding a boyfriend is very hard. So here we are.
But I mean, it can't just be me. Like, you also check out like Gail and Jack and all the rest of those amazing dudes.
I checked out Gail. I've looked at boyfriend audio. They're really cool. So,
Good stuff. Good stuff. So when you are not doing amazing science work, you are making banana bread. What else does the amazing Cat do?
I really do just bake a lot. If people don't know me as Cat who does science, they know me as Cat who bakes a lot.
And what are your favorite things to bake? Because banana bread sounds delicious right now.
So my uncle and I at Christmas in the past we've made like 40 different varieties of like cookies, fudge, other confections. So anything you want really we can do.
Nice. Fudge. Have you ever done anything like what's like the wackiest thing you baked? So, like, have you tried any like really out there recipes?
Actually, when I was younger, I was really good at making chocolate soufflés and I played around with different liqueurs.
How did it work out?
The coffee was always a big hit. Orange is good. Raspberry can be weird.
Okay. You know, I watched several seasons of the what we call Gabobo, the Great British Bake Off, and like they'll often be like, I'm gonna try something wild today, something I've never done, something that's never been done before. I'm gonna make bread with pesto in it, and it's like, what? That just sounds like every other bread appetizer. So like, how difficult is it to do something like that?
If you have a good recipe and you're like, you know your way around like a mixer, an oven, maybe just some like baking techniques, it's not that bad.
Okay. How would you fare on Gabobo?
I just can't pull recipes out of anywhere. Like I can be experimental. I do need ratios
Okay.
to like flour to sugar. Like I can follow a recipe really well.
So as long as you have the recipe, you'll do all right.
Yeah. And my friends and I actually watched Nailed It, and we have decided that the three of us should apply when separate
I
seasons.
love Nailed It.
That's the plan.
Nailed It is such a good show. Do you think you'd be able to? I mean, technically, I mean, I don't think they're looking for people who can actually competently bake. I think that goes against the casting call. You gonna hide it?
Dumb.
You gonna fake it?
I can be like, I'm from LA. I want a soy latte.
That's what dumb is.
I don't know what an oven is.
You're offending so many people right now. How many people in chat right now are like, I like soy lattes. I'm from LA.
Well, I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't get around a soy latte. So what exactly?
Sorry, go ahead.
What exactly do you do? Am I allowed to ask that?
What do I do? You're looking at it.
Well, yeah, but do you do anything else?
No, it's my full-time job. It has been for 3 years now.
Damn, cool.
Yeah, before this, I worked in the video game industry. I was working there for a good while, over a decade, bouncing from different company to different company, you know, slowly climbing that corporate ladder, and then started doing this as a side hobby and realized that maybe I'll be able to do it full time, and sure enough, it somehow, magically, miraculously, with the help and support of people like yourself, worked out.
Cool. Did you go to grad school?
No. I went to high school went to high school in the Philippines, graduated there. I was born and raised here in America. Then I went to high school in the Philippines, graduated there, came back, tried a little bit of college, didn't really work out for me, and just started working.
In professional environments, like how do you navigate dealing with people who can't be professional?
I find myself having trouble navigating around people who do insist on being professional. I'm very good at being unprofessional. And I think ultimately that's kind of why I kind of hated the corporate world, you know, like playing the game was something that I always could do, and I could always play nice, you know, like we all know how to behave around our family come, you know, Sunday picnic or whatever. But actually living that life and being genuine about it, or worse, committing to that life and committing to being fake, you know, committing to being inauthentic was mind-numbing to me. So that's why I struggled to find a way out, and luckily we figured this out.
I'm definitely on the more unprofessional side, but not to the point of like, if I have a problem with someone else, we can't work together and do our jobs.
Okay. Was there a
So
specific type of scenario that you were curious about how to handle?
there are a few other girls in polymer science, and they also get very defensive about their abilities. So if you want to show them something, or if you're trying to help them out, they think it's condescending.
Certainly.
I just now avoid them.
I mean, I can certainly understand why they feel that way. I mean, you know, it's apples and oranges, perhaps, but a lot of gamer girls feel that way, you know, like, and to be fair, a lot of gamers talk to girls in a way that's like assumes that they don't know video games, or assumes that they don't know, you know, things that most gamers would. And a lot of gamer girls feel like oftentimes, like, when they try and express interest in something, gamers feel like they have the need to explain it to them, or walk them through it, or maybe even test their authenticity. So I feel like a woman like yourself in a field like the one you're in might go through something similar, though perhaps on a much higher academic scale.
It's kind of similar. It's definitely like male-dominated fields. Very similar. Thank you.
It's a bummer, though, that there's no like solidarity between marginalized people in your industry. Like when I was living in Harrisburg for a while, I remember feeling like as a minority that I stuck out so incredibly much. Like as an Asian in Harrisburg, I felt like I was one out of a million. And the one time I saw another Asian person, I kind of gave him a thumbs up, like, hey, cool, look at us. And the expression they gave me was kind of like, you know, like we didn't like sit and have a conversation or anything, but in that one expression or look they gave me, it kind of felt like, don't blow my fucking cover, asshole, they haven't figured it out yet. Or like, you know, like the look they gave me was like, you know, you have nothing to do with me. I fought to get here. You're actually just coming here and take my place as like the one Asian within a 50-mile radius. So I was like, all right.
I also kind of feel that deal too, because my family's very Greek.
Ah.
So they're also not, they weren't supportive for most of my life in going into science, so I get that.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well, unfortunately, Kat, our time is slowly dwindling here. Is there any last things that you wanted to ask, or things you wanted to say, or anything you wanted to know, or anything like that?
Have you tried using like empty toilet paper rolls and ping pong balls with your cat to get your kitty away from your headphones?
No, I have not. I suppose I could give that a shot.
Also, like, take aluminum foil, ball it up. She'll probably chase after it for a couple hours.
Really? All right.
The cheaper the toy I've found is the most effective.
Okay, because these microphone covers are not cheap, and I'm finding them all over the house now. Just strewn about wherever she's batted them to. But thank you, aluminum foil. That we definitely have. I'll give it a shot.
Good luck.
Thanks. Kat, it's been a pleasure. Thank you again. Congratulations on grabbing the star. And I'll see you in the palace, yeah?
Yep. Thank you. Have a good
Take it
day.
easy.
Bye.
Bye. Pepper Jin. It's time to come in to the call channel. Thank you very much, Kat, for the call. That was really nice. I had to put on my smart voice to converse with you. But it was nice. And thank you for that lovely conversation. Pepper!
Hi, Saltlin.
Salt and Pepper!
It is us, Salt and Pepper.
Yes. Together
Hey.
again, as was always meant to be.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's crazy? All right, I'm going to say some bananas right now. And don't think it's weird, because I know, okay, it's going to sound weird, but it's not weird. Maybe it's weird, but it's going to sound weird, and it's going to be weird.
Okay.
Okay. So, recently, I saw your picture in the palace. You posted it, right?
Oh, Yeah. Wait, which one is that?
I don't know, but I saw a picture that was you, and you said it was you in the palace.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And you know what's crazy is
Yeah.
you look exactly like my best friend when I was in high school out there.
Oh God.
Now, to be fair, I mean, obviously, it's been, I graduated in 2000, so it's been 19 years. The person is 19 years older than what they, but back then, when I was in, when I was in high school, then you look like she did back then. So it's like, oh my God, like I almost thought it was like a picture of her. It was nuts.
Oh wow. Yeah, I rarely get that though. Well, though there have been a few people I do look like. I don't know. Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, I get that. I get that a lot. I get the like some random stranger coming up to me and being like, "Dude, what's up? Long time no see." I'm like, "Hello." And I don't know if it's like I just happen to look like a specific template, or if it's just like, "Oh, okay, these people are all racist."
Nah, well, they're all Filipinos, so I can't say that they're being racist. But, yeah, you're right. I might look like that person. Yeah, I might look like that one person you thought did that one thing, but no, that was not me. But then it actually was me.
Pepper, you are on. Like, I think if there was to be like awards for time spent on the Discord server, like if we had like bots that track that stuff, I think you'd be like super double rainbow tier.
What? No, I'm not there that often. I mean, like, I try to make time for everyone, because I do enjoy the people there. So even while I'm at work, and since all I do is draw all day, I kind of just like hang out on Discord, pass the time, because it's my time's free.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You are beloved on that Discord server, by the way. I don't know a single person who has a single problem with you.
Aww. Mika definitely loves me. Oh.
So y'all met IRL, right?
Yeah, actually, we were just hanging out a while ago, right before the stream started. We were
crazy.
We were watching a movie. Yeah.
Was it a Filipino movie?
No. We were watching Weathering with You. It's from the same director that did Your Name, and we were crying after the movie.
Yeah. Did it have the same
so
typical like pivotal moment where they play the song and then like the music just like surges and you listen to that song again and it brings you right back to that moment?
They did do that thing, and I don't want to spoil. It's amazing. When it does come out in the US, you should totally see it.
Yeah, I still think about Your Name. It's like, Namaiwa, and then like, and it's, oh my God, just thinking about it is already getting me worked up. Pepper, all right.
The part where they're like yelling out each other's names, like Mitsuha, Taki, yes, that was amazing.
Oh my God, when like he only had like 1 second. Oh, he only had like 1 second to write his name. And instead he writes a thing he wrote because it was more important for her to know that than to know his name. Oh my God. Okay. I'm okay.
It's okay.
Just gotta breathe it out. We're fine. We're not gonna cry in the club. We're good. Tears go away.
I already cried in the club a while ago. I am completely fine. Today was a great day. I mean,
you got into the West Wing. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yes, I did. Thank you for letting us in, by the way. That bug was amazing.
It was when I figured the bug happened. I was like, all right. At this point, I think it's time for the floodgates to. We just gotta open it at this point.
We won. Sorry, Hardlin. We won this round.
you hacked your way. You hacked your way in. It was a bit of a.
Hey, no hacks here, man. Just pure skill and luck.
Okay. So Pepper, I've been meaning to ask because I know all about current Peppa, but tell me a little bit about how Peppa came to be. Like, what brings you to the cardigan community, and also why the name Pepper Jinjin?
Okay, right. So I found you last year, but I didn't subscribe until this year, like April. I found you through Yuri Voice. Is a crazy thing.
Oh,
'Cause,
nice.
yeah. I actually I got into you through Yuri Voice because I listened to the first audio I actually listened to was Mannequins, which was whoa. That was
Spoops.
scary. So that was
Spoops.
spoops. It was very spoops, and Yuri did a really good job. You did too. But wow,
Yuri.
my gosh,
That,
my heart.
I can't say enough awesome things about that guy. He's just like the coolest.
He's a great guy. But anyway, fast forward to this year, April, I started a new job, and then I realized, oh crud, I have to wake up at 5 a.m. because Manila traffic is the worst.
Yeah.
So I had to, look for a way to fall asleep fast, and I resorted to ASMR, and I just kept playing it and playing it and playing it, just like keeping it on auto. And then YouTube algorithm came and be like, hey, I think you might like this dude here. And I was like, oh crap, YouTube, you right. Solid YouTube. And the reason I became a patron actually was because was the moment you posted that, hey, I got demonetized. Like, heck no, not on my watch. Pepper's eating this man her muttons.
Oh, that was so brutal when that happened.
Yeah,
And it didn't happen again right after. I was just like, at that point, I was just done.
That was just cruel. That's just a slap to the face, yo.
Yeah, I mean, it was scary times. It was scary times. It was really demotivating, but yeah, we made it through, and look at us now, better than ever.
Yeah, you pulled through. There's a plane. Oh no.
So I didn't catch an answer to the question, why Pepper Jinjin?
Sorry, plane. Actually, it's a very, very simple reason. I am a simple pepper. I like peppermint mochas. That's it. And Jin is like my nickname, but well, not my full nickname. Like half my nickname, but twice.
Okay, is it
So there.
is it Jin or is it Jinjin?
Ah, no! Don't do it at the accent. Jeez.
Is it Pepper Jinjin? Is what
No,
I'm
it's not
asking.
Cardlin, oh just please.
Oh, just please. Oh, just Mariosep. Oh
Ay,
my
Diyos
gulay.
ko. Oh my gulay. Caldereta. Oh Diyos. Please stop. It's Jin Jin.
Jinjin. Oh, okay.
Oh God. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Starbucks can't spell my name right, so.
What do you tell him? Do you tell him Jin, or do you tell him Pepper, or do you tell him Pepper?
I literally tell them, can you please just write Jin? And they're like, Jen? Okay, Jen. Nice try, Starbucks. Nice try.
Ooh, dang, y'all almost got me. I was just about to tell a story by the time that they butchered my name too. I was like, don't do it.
Man.
Yeah, I wanted them to write Cardlin, and they wrote Schmarshman.
Wow, that is so far off though.
Pepper, unfortunately, as fun as this has been, our time is already coming to a close. Can you believe it? Did you have any last questions or anything you wanted to talk about or anything you wanted to go over?
Well, just one question, I guess, since we don't have a lot of time.
Oh, is this going to be a troll? Is this going to be something like...
No, Jesus,
okay.
no, come on. Okay. Actually, I wanted some advice because I actually want to start writing. And I was kind of wondering where you got, your inspiration for your writing, because I did see all your prompts for the Twisted Fairy Tales thing, and I liked all of them. It was so hard to choose. So I'm wondering what advice you could give to me as someone who's going to, venture into writing for the first time.
Writing scripts?
Yeah, writing scripts. Yeah. Storytelling.
So, I think, well, have you written in the past, like roleplay or like written fanfic type stuff?
Oh, not much. I'm really into world building and stuff.
Ah, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I find that helps a lot when you kind of like have a greater sense of the world. It'll help you fill in the little details and nooks and crannies that I think really make a script go from good to great. I think it's the little details, the little moments, the specific lines, the little things that really make it stand out and pop that really make a script memorable. So I think world building is going to be a huge asset to you. When it comes to script writing, just keep in mind it's so different from your traditional writing. Because your traditional writing, it's like he stood at the door palms sweaty, head to the wood, wondering whether or not he should go in. But you can't do that via audio, you know? It would have to just be like when it comes to audio, you just write that as sighs, pause, door opens. So translating traditional writing to script writing can be a bit of a task, but it's fun. It's a good challenge. It's a good alternative to traditional writing, and I think that it, in a way, can come easier. I think the most important part is understanding how a conversation flows, understanding how people talk with the natural pauses, the natural hesitations, and mannerisms, and being able to capture that in a script is what really makes, which really adds that level of realism, which helps with the immersion, which in the end is the ultimate goal, right? Ultimately, you want the listener to forget that they're listening to something. You want them to kind of like live in this fantasy where it's not ASMR, it's not listening to a story, it's they're in a story and they're living it. And
Immersion.
World building, as well as mastering conversation and how conversation naturally flows, will really help with that.
Solid,
But
nice.
if you want more solid, immediate answers, is don't worry too much about format. Just get out there and try it. Your first ones are going to suck, but your couple ones after that are going to be great.
Ah, thanks for the advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peppa! It has been
Yes.
a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been great.
I was going to say something like, it's a shame that I won't see you for a while, but I have a feeling I'll be seeing you very soon.
Definitely.
Peppa,
I'm not going anytime soon.
Congratulations on winning the star. Thank you so much for this pleasant and delightful conversation. Any last things you want to say or do or shout out or anything like that?
Would you be interested in a tokneneng recipe?
Ooh. I mean, I'd have to actually make it. Frying things is kind of... I once almost burned a place down trying to fry something.
God.
So I don't fry things anymore. But thank you. What you should do is give like the missus a tokneneng recipe or something. Like somebody near me who can do it so that I don't have to do it and potentially burn the house down again.
Yeah, that might be safer. I trust the missus in the kitchen.
As do I, so long as the dog isn't there.
Yeah. Oh, poor chicken.
She was so mad at that dog. All right, Pepper, it's been a pleasure. You take it easy. I'll see you in the palace. And bye.
Bye.
Bye. Always a blast with y'all. These are always fun. All right, well, we are closing it up. And as I always tend to do when we close these things up, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for keeping this dream alive, literally. I have nightmares where I'm back in the corporate world and I'm back to hating every day and hating what I'm doing. And when I wake up, my reality is my dream because of you. You're here and you make this happen. And it's so much more than not having to work. It's, being able to take care of my family and everything. And I say this all the time, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but on behalf of me and my family, thank you very much. Now, we do have a couple of minutes, so are there any last-minute questions or anything y'all have for me? Anything you can ask now that the missus is gone? Jeez. Y'all so nice. Katie asked, Cardlin, can we collectively kiss you? Probably not, but thank you. Little Vamp says, pizza or burgers? Ooh, tough. Depends on the pizza, depends on the burgers, but assuming it's the best pizza and the best burger, I might. I'll probably go for the burger. Janine Ashley says, "Hey, yo, Cardlin, is cereal soup?" Nope, it's cereal. Megalina says, "Cardlin, what's a good question to ask you?" Good question. Mikachi says, "September's going to be great. You feel?" Oh, September. Okay, so in September we have my son's birthday, my anniversary with the missus, and the channel anniversary. Now, I haven't said this yet, but I'm going to be saying it soon because it's about to be September, but it's the 4-year anniversary, and I have 4 very big reveals. 4 big surprises for the 4-year anniversary. Why, you ask? Because you're worth it. Cassie Evelyn asks, "Best Filipino food in the Bay?" Ooh. You know, Tribu Grill up in San Bruno and also in the East Bay somewhere. They used to be really good. I don't know if they're the best anymore, though. They recently switched managers, and it's just like they changed their portions, they changed some stuff. But I really used to love Tribu. Tribu used to be the gold standard for Filipino food. Now, honestly, I think if you just go into like a Filipino area, like Daly City or something like that, and you just like, go to those moms and pops, those places are usually banging. They usually got like that classic feel to it. Royal Black asks, "I want to get some takeout. What should I get?" I say get something local to where you are in your country. You know, get something only you can get. Not all the time, but this time. Pocky says, "What about a collective group hug?" I'm all about it. Let's hug it out. Artist Mystery says, "Winter or summer?" Probably winter. Has some of my favorite holidays. Brooklyn Eliza says, "Okay, but since the missus answered this, tacos or burritos?" Burritos. Actually, best tacos ever or best burrito ever? Tacos. I do tacos. Booga asks, Booga Boog Boog says, "Ask Carlin, which month is better, March or April?" Trying to figure out if that's a trick question. April, I guess, because I love April Fools so much. Little Vamp, when is the deadline for Halloween scripts? Probably the sooner the better. You know, I mean, there's only so many slots, and I gotta start planning them out soon, but I guess September. What else we got? Ashley Cothy, "Hey Carlin, what Attack on Titan regiment did you see yourself in?" Probably the go out and fight people outside the walls regiment. Blue Hair Don't Care says, "For scary scripts, how dark is too dark? Go as wild as you want to go, and then if I need to taper it back, I will." Megalina says, "What's for breakfast, Dad?" What's for breakfast, Dad? Let's see. I think leftovers, because I've got a lot of leftovers from the last couple of days that I gotta start putting away. Megalina says, "I'm writing a spoopy script, but I'm not sure I can get it all in one script. Is it okay if I do 2? It most definitely is. By all means, send in 2. Katie asks, "Carlin, is No Pause excited for his senior year?" I think he's more exhausted by it. Migachi says, "Not a question, but thanks for everything you do, Carlin. You deserve so much good things." No, you. Little Vamp says, "How them snacks though?" I gave them because it was simply too much everything, right? It's like a box full of delicious snacks. I gave them to my son to disperse amongst his friends. They all seem to love it. I couldn't finish it all by myself. No one human should finish that many snacks themselves. So I sent them to disperse, and the joy has reached nearly a dozen people at this point. Thank you very much, Little Vamp. Pocky asks, "Will you ever return to the Alice in Wonderland book readings?" No, probably not that, but I might reread it entirely when I get like a recording booth or other books. Kitty Cat asks, have you ever tried baking? I've not. It's one thing I've yet to do. Megalina says, is that a challenge? To which I will not engage because you're too much. You're too much sometimes, Meg. You're too much. Vivi said, if you had to pick one, skydive or go to a shark cage to watch them closely. Skydive. Always wanted to skydive. Hidayah says, Carlin, will you make a non-spice audio Patreon exclusive? I did. It was the Desk Date series. It was Patreon exclusive for the longest time. Brooklyn Eliza says, plans for a recording booth? Yeah, I hope to get like a whisper room one day when I can afford it. Like just a legit, super professional recording booth where I can do legit, super professional recordings. Mika Chi says, if we send you a Talk Dating recipe, can you pass it over to the lovely missus? Sure, but I don't know the next time she's going to be here to cook it, to be fair. Kitty Cat asks, do you listen to any podcasts? I do. A lot of comedian podcasts. So, Joe Rogan podcast, Your Mom's House podcast, Tiger Belly, Fighter and the Kid, The King and the Sting, that kind of stuff. I'm also slowly getting caught up with Critical Role. That's going slower than I like. I'm on episode 7, I think, of season 2. And I just skipped season 1 entirely. Cassie Evelyn asks, do you listen to Welcome to Night Vale? No, I do not. I did try an episode or one back in the day. Brittany Simeon asks, it's cold as heck right now in New York. How's the weather near you? Not too bad. Let's see. Today it is 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Blue Hair Don't Care asks, do you usually clean Kickflip's litter box and do most of the chores for her, or does No Pause? No Pause. I didn't want that cat. I told him, I was like, hey, if we're going to get this cat, you're going to do everything for the cat all the time, and you're never going to complain once. And so far, he's kept up his side of the bargain. Little Vamp says, what's your fave audio so far, both safe for work and not safe for work? I always get asked these questions. I never know. My answers keep switching. I don't know. I'm a big fan of the Bounty Hunter series, as well as the Not Safe for Work series that Elodia Thaliel wrote about the superheroes turned villain. What's your favorite Vine? From It's an Avocado. Thanks. Hidayah asks, what if it's a collab script and part 3 is not Spice? Well, I'm not sure what you're referring to, but go for it. Royal Black says, but what if he complains? To which I also say, I'm not sure what you're referring to. Pocky asks, Carlin, how old are you? I'm curious because the earlier question mentioning that you are older. You don't have to answer, though. I'm 35. I've always been happy to say that. I like saying it, too, because it helps separate Carlin, the character, in the audios, who is whoever you want him to be, however old you want him to be, and is your ideal dream boyfriend, and Carlin, me, the guy at the keyboard, who's very much a 35-year-old father of a 16-year-old boy. Oh, Royal says, I referred to No Pause complaining about kickflip chores. What if he complains? He never shall. Or that cat will be catapulted into the freeway. Kitty Cat asks, have you heard of Hannibal Buress, the Handsome Rambler podcast? It's another comedy podcast. No, I love Hannibal Buress, though. I just haven't checked out that podcast yet. Avocadovore says, is it weird that I feel weird calling you Carlin when that's your character's name? That's not weird at all to feel weird about that. It's something I've considered often, like maybe I should do a name reveal, or at least give some kind of fake name for the me at the keyboard so that people can separate the two. But I also feel like, we're 4 years in. Like, it's too late at this point, I feel, to try and delineate the two. Or, I don't know, maybe better late than never. I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm always flip-flopping on it. Like, is it better to give a fake name? Because I don't want to give away my real name just yet. Like, will people get super mad if I give away a fake name at this point and then later on do a real name reveal? People are like, whoa, you said that's your real name. Cardin's a liar. Pocky says, I mean, not too late, but will take time for us to adjust. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. I'll see what I feel. Every time I debate this, what always comes up as the answer that stops me is people saying, it's like, could it potentially lead to problems? I'm like, yeah. Do you have any problems right now? And I'm like, no, not really. It's not that big of a problem. They're like, all right, well, then I think you have your answer. All right, last batch of questions and I'm gonna bounce. Kitty Cat asks, how's your mother been doing? Sorry for being too personal. You don't have to answer. She's been doing all right. You know, no real progress, but she's keeping her spirits up. Mikachi says, what's with you and blending dogs and eating cats? No caps this time. Lol, you happy? No, I'm not happy. And I mean, I think you all know, right? I just love upsetting you all, and you all make it so easy. Little Vamp says, is it annoying when we count your deaths during game streams? Also, I apologize if I sound salty during those streams in the chat. Love you guys. No, it's fine. It's just, you know, I get it, right? It's like you participating in the chat, but I don't play games because I'm very good at games. I play games to experience games. So sometimes it just kind of feels like I want to stream so I can share the experience with y'all, but it almost seems combative sometimes, like it's me versus you, or like I have to put on a show, or like I have to perform a certain way, or I'm gonna get made fun of. I don't know, it almost feels like low-key bullying. I don't know, but no, the death counter is often more fun than anything. But yeah, it's this weird dynamic when I stream. I haven't played a game just for the sake of playing a game for a while, but I did the other day, and it felt nice. I was like, oh, I don't have to put on a show. I don't have to look at the chat. Nobody's making fun of me every time I die. It's kind of nice. Oh, nice. How nice of Megalina. Says, oh, he plays games to die a lot and lose. Yep, there it is. Right there. Perfectly encapsulated in one Meg quote. Delightful. Well, on that lovely note, I want to go ahead and say thank you again for being here, y'all. This has been a good live stream. I'm teasing. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I will see you all on the palace later, hopefully. And thanks again for coming out. Congratulations to everyone who won a star. And thanks to the mods for holding down the piece. And I will catch y'all on the flippity flop. Yeah? For those of you who are YouTube Again members, I will see you later this afternoon at 6 p.m. with a members-only stream. All right. Take it easy, y'all. Cheers.